Hey Kristen, thanks for popping in. Hey Dark, hey Wolf. Air break, what's going on? Let's see. Is everybody able to hear me? Baka John, what's going on? We got the whole crew here. Are you guys able to hear me? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I know there's a little bit of a delay. I am not doing ultra low latency this time. Yep. Thank you very much, all. Now I'm just stuck trying to make a left. I'll show you guys snow in a little while. We've got about 2 feet American. By the way, there's the contest is on, the showcases are on for who's got the biggest normal type. And if you have a Steel Chair Zora from the past, it'll definitely win every showcase that's out there. So that's what I'm looking to do, is get some showcases in, get some raids in. Anybody looking for any specific raids, let me know. Happy to add anybody from the chat to do some raids with me. Just come in. If you're not on my friends list, come in, say hello, and I can add you up. Want to know what your in-game name is. Why are we not spinning? Not spinning fast enough. Let's see, anybody behind me? Yep. Can't go that fast. I'm not catching any Pokemon. Trainer battle in the Go League. I won't be doing that. Still haven't finished that one up yet. I love my new Apex. Let's get them on the map. My first Apex Pokemon. I'm very excited. Never had one before. I got a lucky trade for Mr. Asian Pikachu. Apex. Stats aren't too bad. Nothing to complain about. And the fact is, I love that it's got the Sacred Fire Plus Plus. That's a goated move. I will be powering him up, but not quite yet. I want to get a little more candy for it. And I'm doing that. Alright, I want to find some raids to do. Actually, let me get my other phone wired up to the car, and then I'll be able to do that. Use it to do the GPS. Let's get you wired up. Oh, we're going to actually flip the phone. Let's make sure we're back live. I didn't mess it up too much. When I grab my phone, I do this weird. I turn my phone off frequently. So no, my Little Tiger's not best buddy yet, but I did better on that. But I want to get this guy going, so that's what I'm focused on. I got one new best buddy recently. Buddy 5. Who was my newest buddy here? It was I think it was Enigma. Yeah, I got this one best buddy. That's one I got just now. That was the latest one I got. So I don't have a ton of them. All right, let me do this. Go into this phone. Let me find some raids to do. Stand by, folks. I'll be right back. It's running really slow. But actually what I'll do is I want to show you guys what we're seeing for snow while I'm waiting for my other phone to load up. So let's go in the camera. So just to give you an idea how much snow there is. These guys here, you can see a car. I don't want to put them on camera. That's how much snow there is. Why is my map not loading on my other phone? Let's try to refresh. There we go, it's finally loaded. Let's go to gyms, raids. What raids do I want to see? No one's behind me. I can wait a moment. I'm going to do Cresselia. I'm going to do that one. And Shadow Lapras would be a fun one to do. Let's hide out that. Sorry guys, I'm not looking at the chat. Just give me one more moment. I'll be looking at the chat. Ooh, there's a Shadow Lapras. I got 17 minutes. Well, let's go down there. There's a bunch of raids popping up around there. Yeah, let's do that. All right. I'm going to do a Shadow Lapras first, which is, where is this one? No, it's too far. I'm not doing a Shadow Lapras first. I'm going to go over to Tornadus. All right, back in the chat. All right, sorry guys. I just need some polar bears, and yep, it's the Antarctic. It is definitely cold here, but you know what? I'm not Canadian cold. So as much as it's cold for me, don't feel bad for me. Again, if there's anybody who's listening in, wants to do any raids, let me know. I'm happy to do. Wait, are you Shadow? Ooh, yeah, Shadow Marowak. I will do that one. Anybody need any raids, let me know. Happy to do it. Not a good place for me to stop, but that's fine. I can briefly stop. These roads are like super narrow now with all the snow in them. Thank you, Kristen. Can it be shiny? Good question. Hang on a second. I'll check and see if it can be shiny. So let me jump out first. Let's see if it can be shiny. Nope, not Pokémon. Actually, Pokémon I think shows it. I know Leak Duck does. You're told it cannot be shiny. Let's go to Leak Duck. Leak Duck, raid bosses. Wait, it's got another shadows. Nope, cannot. Lapras can be. So it looks like Lapras. Honchcrow cannot be. Beatrix cannot be. Honedge obviously is not out yet, so that can't be. Alright, so I still am going to do this one, but not now, since I'm sure other people won't want to come in and do it. Alright, let's head over to another raid. Yeah, Lapras is definitely the one that I'm going to be doing. I got nothing nearby. And actually I forgot, can Gligar? Yes, Gligar can be also. Sweet. All right. Gligar's another one to do. Wow, I am stuck. Super bad entrance to a highway here. All right. Let's stick with back roads, people. Gets a little bit crazy on this highway here. Lapras and Shadow, what's his name? The other one. Let's just get this on my map on my other phone. Gyms, Gligar. I know some people will be asking for Ampharos. I'll be happy to do that, invite people over to that. And that's it. Let me get moving before I get yelled at. Where are we at here? And that spot's got... I really want to go to this other one, but it's too far. There's a Shadow Lapras up there. Gligar. Yeah, what the heck? Let's see if I can do this Gligar. Close this up. How far out of my way am I going if I go to Gligar? Start. All the way out of my way. So we're not going to Gligar. Let's see what else there is. Exclude raid. Back to the original destination. Side of the highway going there. Just trying to find a good place to go where I can get to some raids and help people out, and there's not a lot of choices at this moment, but you know what, I do see where I can go though. I'm going to start heading to this one. Hey BG, what's going on? What happened, BG? What's the guess what? I did get a final, I got a shiny Doughboy at the end of everything. Like minutes left last night. My Vengeance and Zapdos, it wasn't shiny, but still. Nice. Hey, what's going on, Ninja? What's happening? I'm headed to Tornadus raid. If anybody wants to get in any raids at all, happy to add people up. Come in the chat, say hello. And if you're not on my friends list, let me know. If you are on my friends list and you need an invite, that would mean you have 2 hearts or less friendship, less than 2 hearts friendship. Then you'd let me know when we get to raids. Then I can send you an invite. But happy to do that. What's going on, Bad Luck? How's it going? Come on, come on. Cars in front of me. I am not traveling at high speed. Somebody else says, Usually when I'm traveling without any spawns in the car, how do we not get it? So a couple things. So first thing, one of the things that's causing me to get spawns right now while I'm driving, I'm not driving very fast. I'm doing 34 miles per hour, but because I have my Go Plus turned on, it's causing me to get spawns. I don't have my Go Plus turned on to catch anything, but because it's enabled, it's what causes it to show up, to spawns to show up. Now, the faster I go, the less likely they are to show up. So that's the reason why I'm able to see spawns if you don't have a Go Plus. If you have a Go Plus, then turn it on, and even if it's just set up, like I've got it right now turned on just to spin stops. So if that's all you have it set up for, then that's fine. It still will cause spawns to show up. What's going on, Outdoors Jim? I think you're already on my friends list. What's your in-game name, Jim? Outdoors Jim? Mr. Paradox, what's going on? Whitey, Withy, W-I-T, yep, there we go. Still got you added. All right, thanks for doing the interaction. So you won't need me to invite you because we are 2 hearts. So as long as you're 2 full hearts, as you can see right there, what happens then is that you can snipe in. So I'm still about 5 minutes away from a Tornadus raid, and I will yell out when it's time for that. So we're doing good. Right now I'm just headed over there, spinning stops. Win a raid with your buddy, why not? Let's get some dust here. There's no good research out right now, no special events going on. So, you know what I'm gonna do is let's do this. And let's throw in, what time is it? Let's do a bit of time for that. We're gonna go to ROT that one for a long time. Let's do this. Let's go to an hour. Let's go to there. You're not feeling too well, unfortunately. I've been confined to sleep without food for the past 10 minutes. Man, that's so bad. Usually you're in a much better mood than that. I know that. So I'm sorry that you're not feeling well. All right, let's send out some gifts now. I ran out of stuff to send out, so we're going to go to giftable and interactable. These are people who haven't sent out gifts yet today. So let's do this, add a sticker, send it out. No, that was Miami was trade with a friend of mine. So it was not a berry trade. I went lucky with Aurora. You know my friend Aurora. So I went lucky with Aurora. Traded away. All right. Nope, not a shiny one. Why not keep trying for those? Let's get this caught. I'm not going to get a car accident here. Surprised my phone hasn't gone into dark mode yet. It's kind of annoying. I will tell you guys, I will have to make sure I prioritize driving a little more so than normal, with the roads being slippery and very narrow in some places. I'm not going to be able to pay as much attention to the chat as I can usually. So, yeah. But I know I will get yelled at if I don't shiny check Buffalons and Tauros by dark, so I better take care of those. Yeah, I got some nice shinies, some nice shiny stuff recently. Thank you, Wolf, for this trade here. Appreciate it. And then Mr. Asian Pikachu traded me my Apex. So happy about that one. It's my first Apex. I want your dust, please. Thank you very much. tomorrow is going to be pretty goated. So if you guys aren't ready for tomorrow during Spotlight Hour, you're going to get at least 1,000 dusts per catch because it's going to be a lot of mushrooms you're going to be catching. And make sure that you do that. That's something that's you can get. I've gotten as much as 500,000. I've even gotten higher than that. But with 500,000 Stardust is possible if you can catch the entire hour. Typically, what I do is I turn auto catching on and do Kirim White, so that way it'll catch everything locally that I'm not catching by hand, and then I catch the things that are further away with that. So. That's tomorrow, 6 to 7. Yes, 6, 7. That's fine. It took everything not to cap all that. Yes, Phanpy. No, it's fine. I don't have a shiny Phanpy. Kristen's holding one for me. So that's one. I'm still touching every Phanpy that I can. I got a couple things for her. She's got a shiny Phanpy for me. 500 checks, still no shine for me. Still looking for that one. I'm not that anti 6-7. I know the meaning is not very big meaning of anything. Some people are. I also have a 9th grader, so 14-year-old. So I let those things slide, stuff like that. You got the baby Dumbo for me, please. Thank you very much. Let's get you a big shiny. I'm not catching you. Whoa, you're pretty low. Might as well, since you'll probably be easy catch. Let's do this, fast catch this. Whether or not I caught it, I don't care. That's fine. I literally I'm literally thinking of making a website called Only Phanpies and having people be able to post their Pokemon on there. And then have contests for that, and let people vote different Pokemon and have different themes like every week and stuff like that. I think that would be a fun thing to do. Only Phanpies. Mr. Gotcha, what's going on, Rogeroni? Yeah, Showcase Online. I could definitely stand behind that. Ultimately, throw some money in there, give out, instead of money, I'd send out codes for Pokemon Go. Maybe then get other Pokemon games involved also. Stuff like that, just have a little fun with it. Good way to promote Pogo Tips also. All right, we should have it right there. So I'm about a minute away from going to get a Tornadus. Was I supposed to turn there? I don't know. We'll find out in a second. Yes, I was. So I'm going to have to do a quick U-turn when I don't get in a car accident. So if anybody wants to get in a Tornadus who's not at least 2 hearts on my friends list, let me know. If you're 2 hearts, you can snipe in. Sniping in means tap on your friends list and be able to jump in that way. But if there's anybody here who's watching, I see there's 19 people are watching. I can't imagine all of you guys are on my friends list and are at least 2 hearts. So if there's anybody who wants me to add them up, please let me know. Happy to add people up to get on my friends list. Happy to add you up so you can do this raid. Come in the chat, say hello, and happy to add you up. We've got a few minutes left in this raid. So not that long. How much time do we have? Yeah, we got 26. So now is a good time to chime in, say hello. Let me know what your in-game name is. Bad Luck, aren't you already on my friends list, Bad Luck? All right, go right and then a left. Look for T3. Search for T3, Bad Luck. Raj got a shiny and a hundo rock and roller already. Nice. So so rock and roller is going to be the best thing for Ho-Oh this weekend. So you want to evolve it twice to Gigalith, and then you want to get it to at least level 40, get the max move up also. So those are the things you're going to want to make sure that you do. Bad Luck, what's your in-game name? I swear that you're on my friends list. Javi already got that. Man, oh man, he is insane. That's nuts. That's awesome. If everyone could also do me a favor and double tap and like the stream. I'm sure not everyone has done that. I'm not monitoring how many people have done it, but would absolutely love it if people could. That'd be great. The hundo for what you're talking about? The hundo for a rock and roller is $688. Is that what you're talking about, or something else there? Yep, $688. All right, I got you. Let's see, recent. Let's set your nickname so I don't forget who you are. Bad Luck. Hopes if I could spell correctly. That's not working today. Fat thumbs, little buttons. Alright, send you out a gift. I'll get you in this one. Anybody else who wants to get in on Tornadus, let me know. What happened to that? That's what I was looking for there. So if you haven't given a like, all you simply have to do, if you don't double tap on the screen, if that doesn't work, just go into the three dots top right hand corner. If you click that, hit the thumbs up. It will take you literally seconds to do that, and then you could do that. All right, so I am going to start this raid. It doesn't seem like there's anybody here who's looking to do it. That's fine. Bad Luck. I assume that's what you want to do. So I'll get you in. Got you. Anybody else who wants to get in, let me know. I'm going to spam out some invites. Yeah, he told me I was named by one of the people here. I think that was Wolfie. Is that one that you named? Let's get Apex in here. I know it's not the right one, but I want to get the credit for that. There's a lot of things that are highly overrated. Actually, you know what? I already have this. I'm going to use this team here. You don't like my $250 Pokemon either? Apex. Oh wait, what is this? Oh, because this is not the right one. This is what it should be. I'm going to stick with this team here. That was the right one. Yeah. Yeah, so I've not had Dubai chocolate. I'm curious what the specialty thing is there. Just a reminder, if you're moding into the raid, you can't invite people, so please do me a favor and ready up right away so that we can get this moving here quicker. So right at 30 seconds, I'm going to ready up. Hopefully then everybody is. You know what, I'll just do it now since everyone's ready. I'm not going to cause a delay there. All right, I am going to flip out to start looking for another raid while I'm waiting here. This while I look on this phone here. Come on, phone, cooperate with me. Thank you. Let's see, anything good? Gligar there. Ooh, there's 12 minutes to fill that. I got it. I got a Lappy. All right, let's go to this Lappy. 12 minutes to get there. 9 minutes to get there. On my chat phone, I put into kilometers when I was in Vancouver, and I've never put it back. And so I'm kind of playing around with doing that. I like it. So I personally am a math guy, and I personally prefer kilometers in the metric system, which drives me crazy that we don't do it here. The most idiotic thing. And to make it even worse, England partially uses the metric system and partially doesn't. And when I say partially doesn't, a gallon in England is 4.25 liters, but a gallon in the US is 3.8 liters. Explain that one to me, people. I don't get it. Don't understand it. But it's not my job to understand. Ace sniped in, nice. Ace, I was chatting with Ace earlier. Poor guy is really sick. He is not feeling well between being sick and having to deal with everything else. Yo, Brace Face came in, thank you very much. And thanks Outdoor Gym for bringing in your raid buddy there. Appreciate it, helping out there. Yes, it's bass backwards here, all of it. It doesn't make any sense. Turn on red, slippery roads. Thank God for brakes. You just do exclamation point hundo. Can somebody do that, please? I appreciate it. I got them all put in there. All right, let's go before I get yelled at by the car behind me. 2389. It is weather boosted. I don't know. Yours might not be weather boosted. I don't trust this game anymore. Sometimes it's weather boosted when it isn't. It is when it is. Sometimes in the same raid, two people right next to each other get the same exact thing. Doesn't make sense. Also, why are there subspecies leaders? Like, why didn't I know this, but I also don't want to? Subspecies leaders, like, you know, like I don't know what you mean by subspecies. Give me an idea of what that means. Woo. I just cut off a car. I need to pay a little more attention there. Almost did. Did you guys know that the reason why one of the Mars landers crashed into Mars was because that they used yards for one set of calculations and meters for another set of calculations, and they slammed the one of these Mars rovers into the planet so hard that it went, you know, it was way off course. So, hey CR7, what's going on? How are you? It's always nice when you come in and say hello first before you meet when you first meet somebody. I'm very happy to share my code with everybody. What I want to know from you guys, and also high stacking. Hello, hello. I appreciate that. Are you guys looking to do remote raids? You have remote raid pass. That's what I want to find out from you. If you have remote raid pass, that's what I'm looking to there. And happy to share my code with you as long as I know that you've got a remote raid pass. And that's what you're coming in to do, is to do some raids. I want to do a piece, star piece. Let's do that. CR7, I will share my code with you if you do two things. Do you have a remote raid pass? And what is your in-game name? Those are the two things that I want to know from you. It's pretty simple. Could somebody do exclamation point raid rules, please? And then they could read it. So, yep, some people are pretty persistent. And Sage is another streamer. He did that code. I appreciate it. You have a remote raid pass, and what's your in-game name? So when I post my code, because I will just show you, there are people that come in, don't ever tell me what their in-game name is, and they just add me up. So, yep, there's the raid rules. So say hello, be human. Okay, Pika. All right, cool. Thank you, Pika. CR7, I want to know what your in-game name is, and then I'll have somebody post my code for you. Yep, Sage did that. I got you, Pika. I can definitely add you up. So, but just give me one more second. CR7, what is your in-game name? This is the last time I'm saying it because I don't want to have to keep repeating myself. You've seen the rules written down multiple times. What is your in-game name, and do you have a remote raid pass? So, CR7, that's what I need to know from you. Very simple. Two little things, really not hard. All right, sweet. Okay, so I got it. So you are Blake. Great. Thank you very much, Blake. So can somebody do my code, please? So you're going to see Nightbot post my code, and only mods can do that code. So it's !TC. I appreciate it. So then add me up, and I will then be able to send you raid invites. I'm right now headed to a Shadow Lapras. If there's a different raid that you want to do, let me know what raid it is. Yep. I got you, Blake. I'm looking for Blake, invites from Blake and Pika Pika. If anybody else sends me an invite, I will not be accepting those. So Blake and Pika Pika. So Nightbot posted my code. If you didn't see my code, let me know. But Nightbot just posted my code. It starts with 1234. Yes, I made the code start with 1234. I refreshed my code over 100 times. Somebody told me that that was the case. High stacking, here, look again. So Nightbot is gonna, do you see Nightbot saying stuff, high stacking? Do you see a response from Nightbot? Anything from Nightbot, just tell me that. Do you see anything at all from Nightbot at all? Not just my code, but anything from Nightbot. If you see anything at all from Nightbot, please let me know. Yep, the TC command is mod only. So you don't see Nightbot posting my code anywhere. All right. That happens sometimes. I don't know why. That does happen. Here we go. I am going to just copy and paste my code. And you can add me up. Anybody else adds me up, I will not be accepting a friend request from them. So Blake, I got you. Come on, Blake. I'm looking for Blake and Pika Pika. Anybody else who adds me up and wants to add me up, feel free to come in the chat, say hello, and that you have a remote raid pass. All right, we are not yelling in the chat here. Appreciate you trying to be a little bit loud there. Please don't yell. I've accepted your friend request. Your stream might be delayed. So, I appreciate that. Hey, Kaden, what's going on? There's my code. Sorry about that. I thought I sent it, but I didn't. So that's my code. Starts with 1234. All right, let me turn around here. If your stream is not live, and the way you can check to see if it's live, if you tap on your screen and the live button, it says live and it's not red, that means you need to swipe to another channel, or you need to tap on that live button and turn it red. So the live button's got to be red. So you want to do the raid that I'm going to be doing right now, CR7, or I'm going to call you Blake. Blake. The raid I'm doing right now is going to be a Shadow Lapras. Is that what you want to do? If that's not what you want to do, I will be doing every raid. I have about an hour left that I'm going to be doing raids for. So if you want to do any raid, there we go, Pika Pika, I got you. So Shadow Lapras, let me know if that's what you want. If you don't want a Shadow Lapras, that's fine. I'm happy to do another one there. So I'm headed to a Shadow Lapras raid. Right here, it's right next to this one. So as soon as I can pull over, I'm just finding a spot here to pull over. Looks like I can pull over here safely. Just so you guys have an idea, I'm going to take 1 second and just show you what the roads look like for me. This road is very narrow. Luckily, it's a good spot for me to stop at. But I'll bring up my camera, and you can just see that the roads are covered in snow. And so they're narrow. They're about half the width of they normally are. So that's what I'm having to contend with. I am doing the Shadow Lapras raid. You want me to invite you to the Shadow Lapras raid? I'm happy to do it. There's very little time left. Kaden, let me check it out in just a moment, but I will get you guys into this Shadow Lapras raid. You don't have to do it. I want to do it. Anybody else who wants to do it that needs me to invite them, please let me know. Yeah, I'm going to do a Cresselia raids 100% after this. After this, it's either going to be Cresselia or Tornadus. I just happened to find this one here, and there's no one else that was there. By the way, Dark Mosh is one of the founders of Pogo Chips with me. Yep, happy to do a 5-star raid. No problem, right after this. Happy to help people out. This is what we're here for. We're here to help people out, have a good time. This morning had a blizzard. Yep, no problem. So yep, I will definitely after this. I don't know who else is in here. Let's see if anyone else wants to get in. Nope, they jumped out. That's fine. So hang on one moment. Pika Pika, hang on. I just need to finish this raid up and find another raid to do. So that's what I'm doing right now. So let me find another raid to do while I'm doing this one. Down there. 44 minutes does that one start. That's that raid. That's a mega raid. That one's gonna expire before I get there. Where are we? Where am I? There's a lot of megas out. It is like mega city out there. I've never seen so many mega raids all at once. I do have not a super long drive. I do have a tornado, so I'm going to start driving. Here, I'm going to be back in chat once I start this. Alright, I'm back in chat. And I'm going to start driving towards this trade. Alright. Hey Ace, what's going on? Thanks for popping in. I know you've been not feeling well. I mentioned that earlier to the chat. Appreciate you stopping by. Hopefully you feel a lot better soon. What else is there? So, how did Dark come up with his username? It is related to his first name, is what I understand. Do you know what his real first name is? So that's what it is. Yep. Any shiny dark. Yep, feel better. I don't know what you mean by shiny dark. If I tap these, I am driving to the next raid, and hopefully I'll find one sooner than this, but it is a few minutes away. Yep, Dark's been fighting with OBS all day. Are you ready for, so in a little over an hour from now, Dark and I are going to do a stream together called Mega Monday. Every Monday at around 8 p.m. Eastern time, we talk to the chat, stream together, and do Mega are Pokemon that need to get Mega. So it's a little bit more than an hour from now. Yeah, shinies today. No problem. No shinies today. I did do a trade for one. I did get I've got a shiny Eevee with a hat. It's the Explorer Eevee from Miami. And what happened to that raid? That was interesting. Did I fail it? Is that what happened? Did I fail the raid? I wasn't paying attention at all. I was more focused on driving. Oh well. Not a big deal. I wasn't paying attention at all. I gotta see even if it's possible to solo it. Hang on a second. I'm gonna go check that. I'm stopped at a light. I can go check and see if it's soloable. Yeah, you can't. There's no point in using gems unless you have 8 gems, and if it's just one person, you can't use 8 gems. So that doesn't work there. Is it soloable? Let's find that out now. Top counters, 78%. What's the weather right now? There's a slight chance of the weather boost. I might be able to do it. Windy. Hang on, let me just first check for other raids in the area. See, nothing starting soon. So probably not. Well, I got 1500 dust, not bad. Thanks, Caden, appreciate it. So I'm headed out to another raid, but it's gonna be about 8 more minutes till I get there. So if I see another one on the way, happy to stop and do that. But according to the map that I saw a moment ago, this is the closest raid that's a 5-star raid coming up. Oh, let's take a look at your buddy, Caden, in just a moment. I forgot about that. Let me heal up. I'm just trying to focus a little bit more on driving right now, then I will look at that in a second. Caden, what's your in-game name again? A little quicker. Just the first few letters is fine. You're not Ronaldo, are you? My car has auto drive that works most of the time, so it stays between the lines and it can stay far behind a car in front of me. So I use that almost all of the time while I'm driving along, so I don't have to worry about it too much, but I do pay attention to drive. I'm the one with the Mega Ray helmet, yes. But I don't remember YouTube. Okay. I don't have you named. One second. Hate to know how many ones I'm missing. So just Caden is your name? Okay. There we go. Ooh, sweet, you got a shiny. Nice, that's awesome. Actually, I'm very jealous. I don't have a shiny one of them. No problem, I'm going a nice speed here. I got, as I mentioned, the cruise control, the auto steering going and stuff like that. Doing all right. You traded for it, sweet. Hopefully it was a lucky trade. It didn't look like it was, but definitely one that's worthwhile trading for. Time doing everything like that. Dark, are you do you think you're ready for the stream later at 8 o'clock? Everything all set up? So lucky, so names take about 10 minutes to show up. When you change your Pokemon also, they take about 10 minutes to show up. With the changes. Name changes take about 90 minutes to show up. I recently tested it out with Zensley/Godsley when he changed his name. So it shows up right away if you're going to go into a raid with somebody, or if you go do a trade with somebody, but it doesn't show up right away if you're just looking at your friends list. So it takes a little while for those all to show up. Pika Pika, I'll send you out a gift. There we go. I appreciate that, Caden. Feel free to do that. I'm still looking for names for my Shundos. I still have a few Shundos left. I like to get creative names with them. So if anybody here has a name for any of these Shundos that doesn't have a fun name to it, let me know. I am not changing Enigma, but all the other ones that doesn't have a name that I would change, happy to do that. So anybody's got suggestions for names, happy to take those suggestions. I like getting creative with them. Also, if anybody here who wants any megas, let me know. IBS, that's a little bit different. John doesn't help Dark with IBS. OBS maybe, but not IBS. Be a shiny one. I like him. Not catching him right now though. Love when a car's driving along without lights. There's no reason for them to be doing that. So that was my Shundos. I can bring them up pretty easily. I can just do that. You know what? I'm first going to catch this because I want the dust. No, you don't want to get caught yet. Make it right at this light up here. Man, I'm not fast catching you. You are just ugly today, huh? You don't want to get caught. Saber for Raikou. Raikou? Interesting. Shundo, CQN, there we go. I got a nice tag going. So, Saber, like Saber Tooth maybe. I like that a little bit better. That works for me. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, but these are them. If you go to a website, and if you just Google for upside down text, you'll find tons of websites that does it, or you can go into, like any AI and just ask it to write text upside down. Fun part is you can write up curses upside down. They don't obviously know it because you're not actually technically using the letter F, you're using something else. So you can write just about anything you want upside down there. Of course, Malamar had to be upside down because, as everyone knows, that's how you evolve it. There is named after me. Hang on a second, let's update. As I mentioned, usually takes about 10 minutes to update. Yep, so I'm looking for names for the Shundos that I have, not named already. Anybody get creative? Raj has made a good suggestion to name my my Shalundo Raikou to Sabertooth. He said Saber, but I like Sabertooth a little bit better. Hey Guap, what's going on? Thanks for popping in. All right, so Kaden, let's see if we can see you yet. I'm about a minute away from Tornadus raid, Arctic. So it still says Arctic. Give me about 10 minutes from now, and I'm sure that will change. All right, and I just drove right past it. So does anybody here want to do this raid here? If my phone wants to get to it, that'd be awesome. Nope, what am I doing? That's not it. I thought there was one around here. So, oh, there it is. Yep, there is one. So I'm going to be doing a Tornadus. If there's anybody here who wants to get on a Tornadus raid, what I want to see is the first 3 or 4 letters of your in-game name if you need to get invited. Obviously, people who are 2 hearts or over don't need that. So what I want to see is the first 3 or 4 letters of your in-game name. That's all I need. So hang on one moment here. Let me find a good place to pull over. This is a nice empty parking lot. And it's a very good place to hang out. All right, cool. So now I can do that. All right, Blake, I appreciate that. You don't have to yell. Putting all caps is yelling to most people, to myself included. So you don't have to yell. Ooh, wow. There's a wild bee draw outside. That's awesome. And you don't have to do the full thing in the future. It's just like I mentioned, just the first 3 or 4 letters of it is perfectly fine there for it. Hang on a second. Yep. Here, I'll just show you the Shundos again, once again. So I don't know if you're Disney fans, but these are some Disney names that I came up with. I got a Duckpool. I'm a huge Deadpool fan. Duckpool's one of them, and then of course JPG because it's got the background of being a computer guy. What was the yeah? And then I like Sabertooth here. We're gonna go with Sabertooth for now. Well, we could always look to improve them. Sabertooth. That'll work for me. I like that. And this is my hyper trained one. So I've got Still got two of these two to get named. All right. So I am going to invite Blake and Picky Peck. Blake and Picky Peck, I'm inviting you to this raid. And anybody else who wants to jump in, lightsaber, that's interesting. I mean, I am a huge Star Wars fan. I've got my only tattoo so far is a Star Wars tattoo, so I'm game for that. It's not a bad start. If my game will load. Skibby Toes. I'm not a huge fan of Skibidi. I understand where that's coming from, just not a massive fan for that. It'd be nice if the game would load my friends list here. All right, I got Picky Peck and Blake. You guys are in. Let's get my Apex in so I can get some more credit for it. Anakin Ray Skywalker. Is the Poniard, is she the Poniard? It would be named Bluey if it's a female. I don't remember, we'll take a look at that. So, Raj, I'm actually okay with 6'7", but yeah, Skibidi, not so much. I mean, Skibidi's fine, but I'm not into Skibidi as a name for one of my Pokemon. I don't want to be staring at that all the time there. So, oh, no, I got you. You want to jump in? I got you. That's what it was. I'm sorry. I am so sorry, Bad Luck. I did not realize that that's what you were saying. I thought you were naming my Pokemon. I am so sorry. I feel bad. Yep, nope, that was it. No. Yep, no problem. I appreciate that. I really apologize. I feel bad. Luckily, I was able to get you in. Stay in the raid. Anybody who's here, stay in the raid. Hopefully, we'll get a couple more people in. I see Blake's in. Nice. There we go. Yep. I thought you were naming my Pokemon. Zanbatu Sanbetal for Pioneer. I don't know that reference, Dark, so that's not going to work for me. No problem, Bad Luck. I'm doing a ton more. Hey, Tom, what's going on? Turn up your voice a bit, all right? Right after this raid, I'll make my voice a little bit louder. Let me first see something here. Just want to check. The microphone might be blocked. I'm going to move the microphone slightly. Tell me if this sounds any better. Because I moved the microphone. I think it was underneath my collar, but if I still need to raise up the volume, let me know there. Yeah, you know what? It's not a bad idea. I could turn off. I think the game sounds on, but I'll turn off the music. That might help a little bit also. Thank you very much, Caden. 64% is not so bad. I've had a lot worse. Good luck to everybody else also. With a really big sword. I did not fully watch. I went through and I watched all of Game of Thrones about a year ago, and I watched it one time through, and I did it while I was working and everything else. So, yep. So I wasn't fully paying attention to everything in there. So no, I am not going to be using anything probably from Game of Thrones. Bad area, but I just lost my live. It's interesting. There we go. I got a shiny one yesterday or day before. When was it? What's today? Monday? I have a coworker who is flying back from Vegas today, He got all the way to Washington, D.C., and then yes, I know lightsaber. Obi-Wan had a blue lightsaber. So did Luke. That I know. And he's stuck in Atlanta, and he's trying to figure out if he can get home tomorrow. Blake, nice. There you go. You're nearby. So the way that I have it set up is that if it's over 50%, if it's under 50% luck, it'll give you a little trash can. If it's over 50% luck, then it will give you, gives you stars all the way up to fire if it's over 90% luck. 2389. Nope, a bit away. No problem. By the way, if anybody has any suggestions for any commands to do, let me know. Happy to make up some commands. If a lot of people know, I've been making up some new ones lately. You do ! Grunt, and then you type in either some of the taunt of the grunt or the type of grunt. It'll tell you what you can catch and if it can be shiny. ! Grunt shiny will actually tell you all the shinies that are there. You got 91% for alternatives. I thought of your hundo. Oh man, that is so disappointing. I know that. I've had that feeling. Actually, Raj was with me. He and I were doing some raids together, and I got a 89% Thunderous shiny, and we both thought that it was. We didn't know the numbers yet, but I got that right there, and we both thought that it was going to be a hundo because we didn't know the numbers yet. It was literally just like hours after it first came out. So. Have you watched any anime that is sword fighting? I've not watched any. I've watched barely any anime. Let me start with that. Yep, stacking. So ! Hundo will show you that there. All right. So I'm going to look for the next raid, folks. Hang on a second. Jumping out of the chat here. It is full. Why is it full? Why does the bag fill up? I still think that they've got to fix that. Still would be so nice if they could not make us, figure out a way to just say, let's limit how many you can get. 47 minutes till that one starts. 49 minutes till that one starts. Man, there's nothing starting soon. I got megas. Hang on a second, chat. I'll be right back with you. In a moment, I'm trying to find the closest one. I don't want to go super far. Where is that? That is not a place I want to go. Where are the new raids that I want to do that are started? Got lots of megas. I won't make that one. I'm just gonna have to start heading back. Let's see. Let me start heading back towards home. Is that the one I'm at right now? No. Oh wait, I found one. Okay, I found one. That's one. That's good. 10-minute drive there. Sounds good. Coming back into chat now, folks. Come on. Tab. Big fat fingers, little teeny phone buttons. Yes, my incense and star pieces paused because I'm running Roar of Time. And Roar of Time makes it so that it pauses these things. So that way you can just keep running them indefinitely. So I'm using my daily incense, and you don't want your daily incense to run out. Incense to run out. That's a word that you don't want to mess up either. And let's see. I'm going to go this way because it's a one-way. Pogo, could you name the Poniard pawn from chess? I've thought about that. I actually like to play chess. I'm definitely not a great chess player, but I'm decent. I got some friends who are ranked. I am not. And it is a joke to play against ranked chess players. It is terrible. No, the stream, I'm running it till 8 p.m. my time, so I'm in New York City time. I think I ran it a little bit extra than I needed to. But I just figured I'd run it a little bit. Let's check out what pawn yard is. Good question. Let's go to Shundo. Shundo. We have a female. Queen. Well, you know what? That's actually a friend of mine also. Now we'll do that. I like that. I like that a lot. There we go. Queen it is. So we still need to get a few more. Chess pin. Now I'm going to tell you that once the Mega comes out for this in the game, it will also, the name will be it's going to definitely get evolved. But I'm going to keep it this way until the Megas come out for it. Let's get some garbage collection going on right here. Hey, Kaden, thank you very much. Okay, you got caught. I need to collect the garbage from the streets here, folks. Trubbish is cute. Do you like the Trubbish Gigantamax? Because that's a pretty big thing in it. I mean, I don't hate Trubbish. The shiny I actually kind of like. I like that it's a bit different than everything else that's out there. Little overbite. It's just goofy looking. All right, I am going to, somebody suggested, let's turn off the music. Maybe that'll help you guys out. And you know what? You were complaining during the raid is when the noises were too loud, you're saying. And my experience is that the raids themselves are too loud. So let's lower this down by a notch, if it'll let me do that. There we go, one notch down. Are you shiny? You can't be shiny, so you are definitely not. By the way, next month is confirmed. It's going to be Score Bunny for the Community Day. We're not spinning. I don't like that. Pika Pika. Name the Trubbish Gilbert. I don't have a Shundo Trubbish. I do have Hundos of it, but I don't have a Shundo of it. I don't mind naming the Hundos either. I will. My only thing is that I do name them 100% family, so I will be doing that. Yep, there's a boat in it. Something I regret and still cry about is how I accidentally purified my Hundo Shadow Trubbish. Oh man. Wow, that's rough. Yeah, Dark did that. I saw Dark doing that as he was doing it in the car. He was with me in the car when he did that. His thing, yeah, that is definitely one that hurts. When you do those things, it definitely hurts. I have Hundos registered in my Pokedex that I don't have in my game anymore, in my Pokebag, so obviously I've gotten some of those. So yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of people who have made those mistakes before there. Name Ray Teether. I don't know what Teether reference is. You know what? When somebody's doing something, you can't stop them quick enough. And also, sometimes you just gotta let people be their own train wrecks. It's fun to watch those train wrecks. As long as there's nobody gets hurt pretty bad, why not watch them? A baby teething for a Ray. It's not quite. I get what you mean. You know, something for it to chew on, teeth on it. So All right, Pocket John, have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it as always. And everybody else who's in here, if you don't mind giving me a double tap, I like it. Toothless is a good name, but I like Space Noodle for now. If I don't think I've got, yeah, I do have another shiny one that is lucky. I'll go with Toothless for that, but it's not a bad one. Yeah, I do like How to Train Your Dragon. Yeah, if you haven't given a double tap and that doesn't work, if you click on the 3 dots in the top right hand corner, hit the thumbs up. It takes you 3 seconds. I've timed it myself many times. It takes you super quick. You can do it. And guess what I'm gonna have to do is get cold. Excuse me 1 second, people. I need to cool the phone off. I can feel it. Actually, if I do something here, not what I meant to do, car, not what I wanted to do. Take the case off, that might help, but I'm going to do that in a few minutes because I'm driving. In the meantime, let's put the AC on and freeze my butt off. At least get my phone cold enough so it doesn't overheat. Thank you very much, Pocket John. Appreciate it. Don't forget your megas on in a few minutes, Pocket John. I am 3 minutes away from another Tornadus. I think that's what I'm going for now. Can I make it in? Nope, can't. Yep, okay, I'll check that in a few minutes. Hang on a second here. I'm got some turns I got to do, stop signs and stuff that I'm handling, so give me a minute here. Shiny. You're a girl, I'm gonna catch you. At least try to. Let's fast catch it while I'm driving. There we go. One-handed fast catch is always fun. No other research right now. Probably because I'm full. Yes, I am. Let's dump a ton of these red balls. I don't need them. I appreciate that, Kaden. Just give me another minute here. So I'm going to be doing a Thunderous Raid if anybody wants it. Let me know in a moment. Not yet, but in a few minutes I'm going to say put your first few letters of your in-game name. You don't have to put the whole thing. Some thoughts are sometimes better left unsaid occasionally. Just to keep that in mind there. That would definitely go with your name, Bad Luck. All right, I'm realizing I might not be able to get to this one. Let's see if this park is open right now. I think it is, but we'll find out in just about 30 seconds. Nope, I just drove by it, so that's a bit of a problem. Let me turn around here, and I'm going to go back to this park and see if I can get into it. We do have time. Let's go around this way. Sorry guys, I am doing some serious paying attention to driving right now. Give me a minute here. I mean, one of the inspirations for that, Bad Luck, would be to do that. If you remember what Marty McFly did in the second movie, in Back to the Future 2, when he was on the hoverboard, and also actually in all 3 movies he did that. Now that I remember correctly, he did that in all 3 movies. So no, that's not an unusual thing to do. I have actually seen that done. One funny thing that I've seen done is where people, what they've done is they take huge, like forklifts, not forklifts, but bucket loaders, and then they have it spinning, and then they have people dragging them around with inner tubes behind them and stuff like that. So I've seen that before and things like that. So this is not a Cresselia. Do I have anything right here? Nope. So, all right. Nope, no, that was a good one. I like it. Let's do this. We were gonna look at Caden's friend over here. Nope, Arctic still has not updated the name. Yeah, the rug burn from that thing. Oh boy. Yeah, road rash galore, no doubt about it. You want, rightly so, you want to do that. Let's do this. Hey, Marbell, what's going on? It's always nice when you come in and meet a stranger for the first time. Say hello, how are you? A simple greeting goes a long way there, Marbell. I'm happy to share my code with you, but what I want to first know from you is simple hello. What I would like to know is what's your in-game name and if you have remote raid pass. That's what I'm looking for. So if you let me know what those are, if you're looking to do remote raids, that's why I'm looking to add up people. I am going to stop for one moment here, guys, and I'm going to disconnect the phone and take off the case. I forgot to do that earlier. I might lose. We should be back live. Are we back live? Yes, we are. All right, sweet. Now let me get the sound back. And now let me unfreeze myself. Because I have to turn the AC off. Let's make the temperature the least annoying possible, the lowest I can withstand. Get this all the way down, get that way. All right, I am back in business. Do I sound better now? Or should I have taken, so now I've got the microphone back on. The microphone's back. Is it the microphone maybe? That could be the problem. Because I'm back on the microphone. All right, cool. All right. So, Maribel Chavez, happy to add you up, but if you come in and say hello, let me know what your in-game name is, and what is that you, what is it that if you're looking to raid, or what else do we want to add me up? Give your buddy 3 treats. What is that one? Here we go. Give. If you have an iPhone, I found a cool little app on iPhone that you can type in the name of the Pokemon, or you can type in what it is, and it'll tell you what it gives you. I'm not going to do that one right now. All right, does anybody want to do this raid right here? So I have a Tornadus. Does anybody want to do a Tornadus? I will go look for another raid. I know that somebody wanted to do it. I got you, Bad Luck. I'll definitely get you in. Hey, Shark Frenzy, what's going on? Do you want to get in any raids? Shark Frenzy, you're from the area, right? Are I know you already, right, Shark Frenzy? Pretty sure I know you already. You're from northern New Jersey, if I remember correctly. Yep. You can snipe in. But I spell it correctly. Yeah, you can snipe in. We're lucky. So we got anyone else here who wants to do that? That's fine. Hang on one second. Give me 1 second. Before I do this, I want to find a shadow raid that was asked, a Shadow of Cresselia. I'm going to go find, and we got a couple minutes here. So give me one moment here. Where am I at? By the way, Shark Frenzy, I'm going to, in a moment, I'm not looking at chat right now, but I'm curious if you're anywhere near Ramsey. I don't remember where you are. If you're not near Ramsey, that's fine, but I'm in Ramsey, not Ramsey, I'm in Waldwick right now. So if you're anywhere near Waldwick, I can meet you up to trade. Since we're lucky, I have one special trade left today. How are there none of these raids here out? Hang on, let me turn off the eggs. The eggs are just showing me too much here. Let's turn off everything here. Give me one more moment, folks. I'm just trying to help everybody out and find some good stuff to do. All right, where are these raids? There are so many mega raids out now. The other day I was looking for mega raids and I couldn't find one for the life of me. How long is it going to take me to get to this one here? 10 minutes. All right, good. We got time. All right, I'm back in the chat now, people. Hey, what's going on, Peyton? Let's check cadence one more time. I'm going to start this raid in just a moment here. I want to see cadence. Oh, Pogo Tips with a smile. Nice. Very nice of you. Thank you very much. I'm going to post that later. Got a screenshot. We'll post that up later. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You do a lot of shoveling. That's not a fun thing. All right, I'm going to start this raid. I've got you, bad luck. I'm going to get you going in. Let me just heal up. Everything is healed up. We're good. And then I'm going to be going off after I start this up. I'm going to get be able to do other stuff here. Let's get you in. Blake and Pika Pika. I don't know if you want this, but I'm sending it out to you. Hey, Ashergo, welcome in, welcome in. Are you looking to get in any raids? Happy to add people up to do some raids. If you are, what I would like to know from you is what's your in-game name, and then I'll be able to add you, give you my trainer code for that. So pop in, say hello, let me know what your in-game name is, and happy to add you up. Yep, Shark Frenzy. I appreciate that very much, Caden. It's always nice to have some friends popping in, saying hello. My current plan this week is to stream around the same time every day this week. I can't think of any reason I can't. On Wednesday during raid hour, I will be streaming from a mall that I host the raid hour with my group. We have a very large group. I don't know how many people are going to be showing up there, but we'll do that if we can. Don't forget to ready up once you join up a remote raid that you can't invite people to. All right, Eschergo, what is your in-game name, and do you have a remote raid pass? Those are the two things I need to know from you. All right, let me, nope, somebody didn't, oh, Clue sniped in, nice Clue. Clue is another streamer. He does mainly hosting some remote raids for people. Not the best way of doing it, but hey, it works for the people that want to do it. Okay, so I got 6 minutes till the Cresselia raid. So I'm driving the Cresselia raid while I'm doing this. Carefully driving there, I should say. Keeping an eye on the time. I'm Dark and I. So in about 15-20 minutes, I'm going to be stopping this so Dark and I can get ready for the next thing. So in 30 minutes from now, we're going to be doing something called Mega Monday. It's kind of where we sit down and talk with chat, hang out with chat, talk to them, and Mega our Pokemon. We're going to try this time another attempt to do it from the road. Where I'm from the road, Dark is at home. It's going to be in the other format, so it's not going to be in shorts format. While everybody's in here, I see there's a lot of people who are listening in and watching. If anybody wants to get in any raids, please let me know. Come and chat, say hello. Happy to add people up to do raids. Happy to add people up if they need to finish some research and stuff like that. So don't hesitate to ask around and pop in and ask and stuff like that. If you haven't already, give us a double tap on the screen, give it a like. If that double tap doesn't give it a like, then very quick, takes you 3 seconds, click on those 3 dots, top right-hand corner, and then hit the thumbs up. And then it'll immediately go back to the screen and you'll be able to enjoy my Pokemon. So it takes you just a few seconds to do that. Mr. Clue sniping in, Dark sniping in. How much did Clue walk yesterday? 4 kilometers. I saw he was out streaming while he was walking around there. All right, so my next raid is going to be in about a little more than 5 minutes for Cresselia. This one's probably pretty decent, but if anyone wants, so I'm going to be doing a Shadow Cresselia raid is what my next one I'm doing. So Peyton/Master P. Let me know if that's when it's time for it. I'm going to ask people just if you can't snipe in. So Peyton, if you could do me a favor, look at our friendship. Search for terminal starts with T3, and let's look and see if we're 2 hearts. If we're 2 hearts, I don't need to invite you to this raid. You can just snipe right in. So that way you can join up without me having to invite you, because there's usually some people I need to invite, and the more people that can snipe in, the better it is. There. You helped me get over when I was almost thinking about my past few years. Nothing's bad, but still don't want to say, yep, I understand what you're saying. So I want to tell you this. One thing that, I've gone through everything in life. I am old. I am older than everybody here. I'm probably old enough to be most people's here's grandfather. I can tell you that. I'll actually go on camera in a few minutes to give you some idea. I look younger than I am, I will tell you that. And I don't mind it. I'm obviously still a kid at heart, playing games all the time and trying to have a good time with everything else in life. The one thing I've learned about life is you have survived your hardest days so far. Keep that in mind. Your hardest days so far have already passed you. And just think about that. The worst days of your life, you're still here and you're still moving on, you're still moving forward. And that's the important thing. Everything else that's happened to you, think about those worst days you've ever had, think about those hardest moments you've ever had to get through, think about those heartbreaks you've had to get through. Those have all passed you, and you've gotten through every single one of those. So think about how tough it was at those times, and you've been able to get past those. There's nothing else in life that you can't get past by going through those. Just think about it that way. If you think about it that way, you've already gone through the hardest moments there. Just, everything else is easy from that point of it. So something else that keeps me going all the time. I'm like, man, there was some really low moments in my life, and I'm still here, still moving forward. And those moments that are bad now, I'm like, you know what? I survived those hard moments in the past. There's no reason I can't survive these right now. And I've had a lot harder things that I've got to go through than I've ever wanted to. So, and some of them are caused by myself, and some of them are out of my control. People going and a dog, but yep, no, I know. There's different, but I'm just saying, think about all those hard moments you've had, and there's nothing that you haven't. You're still here, and you're still, the fact that you're coming in chat, talking about them is amazing. A lot of people won't even do that. The fact that you come into chat, period. Right now we've got 24 people watching this chat, and there's 5 of us chatting at this moment. So think about that. You're in the top 20% right now of people who are in here right now. Everyone else is listening and watching, which is perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I like my lurkers, but the fact that you're coming in here and chatting with us and enjoying it, enjoying life, and enjoying this type of thing, and it's helping you, and we're helping you. You're helping us. It's a way to think about it. Finally caught that sucker. So, all right, I've got a Shadow Cresselia coming up there. I'm going to be right over the Shadow Cresselia in just a moment. I'm going to be asking for in-game names once I stop. There are many times that I've just gone onto channels, even of people that I personally know, and it's just nice to hear their voice sometimes. Just nice to, you know, sometimes I don't want to talk to people, but I'll just listen in, and that, you know, there's a little bit of comfort that goes on right there. That's the way I think about it. By the way, here's a little tip, but not everybody knows this. If you see that stop, that gym over there that's got that little circle, it's kind of hard to see, but that circle that's spinning over there, what that is, that's called a Pokemon playground. If you go near there, you can drop off up to 3 Pokemon and you can take a picture with them. So those are Pokemon playgrounds. I like those. Those you can take some AR with those. So I like those a lot. All right. Let's do this. Let's turn the light on. I'm going to say hello to chat as I normally do. Let me bring the camera up and flip it around. So this is me. Hello. I got my little microphone going right here. No Pokemon gear on today. It's a bit cold outside, so I'm looking like a lumberjack right now. Not meaning to be, but just have the long beard going and stuff like that. So did I stop the stream? Nope, we're still going. Just a bit delayed there. So that's all. Just coming to say hello. Did it stop? Hang on a second, folks. Did we lose the stream here for a second? Let's go to live. It looks like we might have. Let's recover this quickly. Hopefully we're back. Yep, all right. Let's go back to the camera for a second. There we go. Hey guys, let's see if the camera doesn't kill it again. Nope, we are not having a good time here. No, it worked. Did it work? Yes, it did. No, we lost the live. Is it live or is it not? Okay, we're back. Thank you, Bad Luck. Appreciate it. All right, so we have this shadow raid here. So if there's anybody, oh man, are we working or not? Hang on a second. Is this no, it's not a bad area. Are we not live? I'm trying to figure out if this thing's live or not. Hang on a second. I'm going to drive for a second here. Let's drive down here. We are very delayed. I see what's going on here. Oh, I see, it's live, just delayed. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I can tell it's live, but it's very delayed, so it's going to catch up in a moment. I'm going to do a quick U-turn down here, and then we're going to do this raid. Yeah, we're good. All right, we're good. It's just more delayed than I was expecting it. All right, so anybody who needs to get invited to this raid, Bad Luck, I'll invite you. I know you want to get in. And also, the other 2 new friends of mine, I'll get you guys also in this raid. So anybody else who wants to get in this raid, let me know. Oh, there's the wife showing up. What's going on, wifey? How are you? Appreciate that you liked it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You missed my camera debut today. Salty's in here also. All right, so I'm going to send an invite to everybody here. Were you texting me and trying to figure out why I wasn't responding? It's probably the case. Come on. I'm going to get out of this area in a second. I can see that it is not happy with my game here. But let's get everybody here who I just recently added. Anybody else who needs to get added, let me know. But everybody else can snipe in. I'm trying to just move ahead a little bit because I think I'm not in the greatest area there. She has had a crazy day today. She's a general manager of a hotel and was snowplowing earlier today, so it was a bit much. We're 3/4 of the way to, so we hit 750, nice, congratulations, Dark. What's going on, Cookie? Kristen was in here before. She's gone, I don't know if she's gone, but she was in here a little while ago. 754, sweet. Thank you guys so much, man. So a month and, what's today's date? A month and 2 days ago, I started doing live streaming, and we went from 360 subscribers to 754, nice. That's awesome. Very good. All right, if we can do this, guys, so it's going to just take a little while. Thanks, Jan, for jumping in. Appreciate it. All right, I am going to start driving out of this area here, because this service is not the greatest right here. Hey, Bubba T, yes, I'm happy to do that. Appreciate that. Yep, Cookie. So yeah, Kristen's been around all day today, I'll tell you that. I saw her in some other streams. And Boba Tea, that's a great name, it is, Dark. I saw Kristen in some other streams today. So Kristen's been out all day long, and probably wanted to spend some time with her family. Now I know she was snowed in with the snow. Thank you very much, Cookie. Yep, we had 750 today. So that was a big deal. You're part of that, so thank you for the help. By the way, just reminding everybody, in 20 minutes, in less than 20 minutes, you're going to be able to do your weekly challenge. I'm seeing what the weekly challenges are, different things. They don't quite know what it is yet. But the weekly challenge is starting. Raj, remember, the weekly challenge starts up in 18 minutes, so you'll be able to do that. Yep. Cookie, we will not forget you. Actually, at one point, Cookie, a funny story was, I don't say where you live, but I know approximately you live near a big city that starts with the letter D in the different time zone in the United States. When I was coming back from Vegas, I was looking at changing my flights, and I almost changed to go through that city that I'm talking about. I was thinking, I wonder if Cookie's anywhere near that. Obviously, I would not be able to meet you. Wouldn't want to do that. That is definitely creepy. Wouldn't want to get into that area, but I was just thinking about that. That would be passing somewhat near Cookie. So the weekly challenge is where what you do is you party up with somebody, and it gets you 7 hearts, and there's always something you have to do: catch 500 Pokemon, run, do 30 kilometers. There's things like that. So it always starts at the same time every week on Monday. It's Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern time, or it is what I call California time, 5 p.m. California time, which is also known as Niantic time. So I wasn't saying I was going to meet them, Dark. I just was saying I was thinking about that. If we have a meetup one day and they come there, that's fine. So that's not us going there. Rip Kurt Cobain. What's about Kurt Cobain? Oh, all right. That's a little out of context there. I appreciate the context now. That helps a little bit. 2010. Is this even a good one? Cookie, you're going to do with my friends as I invited you to a friend of mine named Aurora. I think we did that before. So I thought we were going to do that again. Come on, I can't throw this ball for anything. My life counted on it. Are you going to go to Go Tour physically? Go to Go Tour in Los Angeles? I definitely will be in Chicago, and I'm trying to make it so that I can go to Japan and also go to the one in what is it? Not Brussels. Oh my gosh, the other one. All right, so you want to see the Shundos? Was that? Hey, the truth. What's happening? Was it somebody has to see Shundos? Was that what it was? So that's my Shundos. Still looking for names for Shundo number 7. Also for, I'll rename this one, and I'll also rename this one. Those are the ones that I'm looking for. So everything else that's got a creative name. I'm also looking for improvements in names. This one is Duckpool JPG because it's got the background there for it. So Lancelot. Lancelot for who? Duckpool, yes. Hang on a second, folks. I lost the chat for a moment. Let's go back into Shundo World. Lancelot for Chestnut. Well, it's not a Chestnut yet. I'm not evolving it yet. So until we get the megas in the game, he is staying how he is. We're keeping Chespin, we're keeping him chesty. Congratulations. Yep, no problem. Appreciate that, appreciate it. No problem. Hanging out here even a little bit helps us out. You know, coming in and saying hi and stuff like that. Always enjoy that. Yep, I like Chespin. Chespin was a hatched one, if I remember correctly. And I was in Disney World. Bay Lake, Florida is where Disney World is. And I was doing Com Day there. And I'm sure I was with my friend, probably with my friend Andy, also known as Twerking Cyrus, who often is listening in. Yep, that's the hatched one. So I've got some from research, some hatched. One of my favorite stories, though, is that one of these, so this one here, I'll get to that in a second, Bubba. So this one here was a trade that I did with somebody. We were lucky friends, and I gave him a Terrakion, and we both got Shundos out of it. So that's the one that's only I've heard of one other person getting a lucky 2 Shundos out of a swap. An Apex, the difference between an Apex and a normal one is the Apex has 2 different things on it. One, it actually had to get purified to get traded. The other one is that it has this move. So there's a move called Sacred Fire, and there's Sacred Fire Plus. And the only time you could have gotten Sacred Fire Plus Plus is on the Apex one. And so if you ever want to see the moves, if you come over here, you can scroll down and you can see that Sacred Fire Plus and Plus Plus are not even available. So you can't even Elite TM this move onto it. So you can Elite TM that move there. You can do Sacred Fire, but the Plus Plus is more powerful than that. So that's what the difference is on it. And plus it's got that amazing effect. I really like that effect that it has on it. And this is my first one I've gotten. I got it traded from a friend of mine, Mr. Asian Pikachu, who comes on the channel a lot. And that's what it is. So it was available for one period of time only. If you went to the 2017, I think it was, a 2017 Go Fest, they messed up. And it was a 2017 Go Fest. Yeah, they could have caught it after that. Then you got special research. It was 2017 or 2018 Go Fest. You got it for that. So I didn't go to the Go Fest local. You had to go for that there. You had a Zapdos. Nice. So that effect is pretty dang cool. That's what I like about it a lot. That's my favorite thing about that. You had a Zapdos, but you lost it. Oh man, that's rough. So Guap, are you looking for anything specific? Hey Peyton, what's going on? That's an interesting one off the daily. Just a shiny you don't have. Well, I got lots of shinies that you probably don't have. And I will tell you this, most of my shinies I don't keep, only if they're good. I keep shiny, I'm working on a shiny Lucky Dex. That's what I like. I've got 122 in here. I might have one or two doubles in here, but shiny Lucky is what I would go for. Overall my shiny count is, I think it's about 1,700. So it definitely can, yeah, 1735. So I definitely got a lot that I can trade away. So let me know what you're looking for, and happy to do that. So guys, we're actually going to take a few minute break here. What's going to happen is that we're going to switch over to the different format of video. So we're going to stop this one, and we're going to move over to do a stream with me and Dark together. We're going to do a co-stream, as it's called. This is going to be one where we're going through all of our megas, and we're going to mega our Pokemon for Mega Monday. So yep, we're going to do that. So Guap, that's fine. There's always a Pokemon that you have that I want. I always say that. So I'm always happy to trade Pokemon, and there's always something you have that I want. It could be a Pokemon that I have only one shiny of, and then I'll get your shiny I'll take a shiny from you that you don't want, and I'll grab another, and that way I now have that shiny. And so then I have one then I've got one to trade away. Especially if you're going to be doing, going out there, and getting some shinies out there, that'd be great. So I'm not worried about, there's always a Pokemon that you have. Pokemon even without a shiny, background Pokemon I'm always looking for. I'm a background collector, stuff like that. So, all right. So I'm going to be ending this stream now, and in just about 30 seconds, I want to first thank everybody for helping out, all of the mods, Dark obviously, Kristen, Wolf, who's not here, might not be here anymore, anybody else who was helping out, Raj, who was here for a while there, BG, of course. Somebody do exclamation point BG would be appreciated to talk about his channel. Also exclamation point Raj, exclamation point, I think I've got a command for John if I remember correctly. So all of those people have been very helpful, and most of them are streamers themselves. Sage is another streamer there. So we got lots of friends in here that do a lot of streaming. Happy to help them out. Let's take a look at Caden. And then, yep. Check the Buffalont. I'm getting yelled at. Always have to check the Buffalonts. I know. Thank you, sir. So we're starting the next stream in less than 10 minutes. What we're going to be doing is doing Mega Monday. I am going to be, it's probably exclamation point John if I might have done it. If I haven't done it, that's fine. I will do it then later. I thought it is, there we go. So yeah, it's John. So we're going to start, I'm going to be ending the stream here. Thank you so much. And yep, it's going to be less than 10 minutes. It's going to be the different format though. It's not going to be in the short format. So Thank you all for coming in. I appreciate them very much for coming in, hanging out, and spending time with us. And see you guys in a few minutes for Mega Monday. This has been Pogo Tips.